Hello and welcome back to another video. Guy Obi here. Luton 3, Arsenal 4. Yes, Luton 3, Arsenal 4. And what a game. Lots of goals, 7 goals scored. And if you ask many people, many fans before this game, they could have said this is going to be an easy game for Arsenal. It was a banana skin game. And a game that Arsenal could have easily lost. Arsenal could have lost this game. And so I'm just going to talk about this game and maybe give my player ratings. So one of the things that stood out for me is still Arsenal have got the desire to win games. Players like Declan Rice have proven that they are worth each and every penny of the £100 million that he was signed for. It also shows that there's no team that you are going to disrespect in this Premier League. Luton, a decent side, yes, promoted. But you remember what they did to Liverpool. They drew at Anfield 1-1. They were almost winning that game. And so there's no side that is going to disrespect in this Premier League because the Premier League is so competitive. Second thing, Raya, it's a high time now. These mistakes are becoming too many. 2 of Luton's goals were very much avoidable. First, you miss in swinging corner. You move out. You don't punch the ball. Don't get to the ball. You miss that one, and they score. That gives them the momentum. They score another goal. Their third goal. I think it was from Ross Barkley, former Chelsea player. That was avoidable, or in my own opinion, that was avoidable. So why does this take us? We have 2 decent keepers. Decent, not world class. Decent keepers. Raya and Ramsdale. The reason why Ramsdale is on the bench is because his performances were not so good. And so when Raya's performances are not so good, what is Mikel Arteta waiting for? Raya is not doing well. Ramsdale is there. So I expect really Mikel Arteta to do something about this goalkeeping situation. Defensively, were poor. And had it not for personal brilliance from different players, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz. Standard players for me today. Standard players for me. And I know Kai Havertz is coming into the equation because he's a player I never rate. But hey, if the guy is performing, he's performing. We have to give him his credit. When he's not performing, we have to criticize him fairly. And so it was a brilliant game. Arsenal kept on asking questions of Luton's defense, and Declan Rice yet again delivers. He delivers and answers every question hanging on his shoulders. £100 million well spent on this guy. This guy is, let me say it, is a captain material. In the absence of Thomas Partey, he has held the team by his hands, propelled the team defensively and offensively. He's shown the desire to, he just justifies every coin of his transfer fee. And so I'm one of those guys that needed Caicedo more than him. But right now, I'm learning. I am learning. So it was a kind of elation for Arsenal at the end, and a dejection from Luton fans because this is a game that they could have easily won. Rob Edwards, their manager, will be so proud of his side. The performances were there. Just the final or tiny margins of football, of brilliance, that separated the two. This game could have easily ended in a 3-3 draw, but because Arsenal have been in these situations before, they were a bit superior. Especially in the last 10 minutes, they kept on asking questions, and eventually they got the answer. So this is not the kind of games I would want to watch, because it was so nervy. It was so nervy. Brilliant take. Another big moment for him, a sort of moment that depicts how titles are won. And it's a fantastic header from him, and a player that was signed for £100 million just to make a difference, and he did it. He's a player who I think he was brought in, a player that was brought in to bridge that gap between nearly and really. So these are my player ratings. Raya 2 goals that were avoidable that he conceded. Kiwiol 4. He has a cold feet, yet to come back. He's been out for so long, so you would think that he needs more time. Saliba, I'm going to give him a 5. Defensively, he did all right, but as a unit, I think today they were pushed. Conceding 3 goals, it's not a good thing for a defender. Gabriel, 5. Same thing. Ben White, I'm going to give him a 6. The goal from Ross Barkley should have gotten tighter. Another extra mark is for his assist. So 6 for me. 6. Did not command the game as we saw last game, but he had an assist. So 6 for me. Kai Havertz, I'm going to give him an 8 for scoring that goal. Declan Rice, I'm going to give him a 9. Captain, my captain now. Odegaard is a good guy, but he has to lead by example. So Declan Rice, I'm going to give him a 9 for holding that midfield and scoring a late winner. Bukayo Saka, I'm going to give him a 7. He was so unlucky today that he did not get into the scoreline. He gave us an assist, and so I want to give him a 7. Martinelli, a 7, scored. Is yet to come back. Hopefully he comes back to his previous form. Yes, he scored today. The 7 for me. Gabriel Jesus, I'm going to give him an 8. It was brilliant. Brilliant. Scored a goal. Had an assist also. Asked a lot of questions of Luton's defense. And so that is it. Substitutes, I'm not going to do anything about it. Mikel Arteta, I'm going to give him a 5. Because he led the team to another win. But this goalkeeping situation, he has to make a decision. Let me know what you think about my player ratings. Let me know what do you think about my post-match analysis. I will be able to talk to you. Make sure you subscribe. Goodbye. Good night.